What's up, YouTube? We have a unidentifiable box here. What the hell is it? Well, it's a PowerLead CGWPLW001 joystick gamepad black, made in China. So this is brand new from Amazon. Did buy this controller. A lot of people like the Wii U controller. So I went out and I got the generic. This is the mini USB charging cable. Basically, it's warranty and service information. Okay. All right. And then the reveal. Has a sync button in the exact same place. Let's go ahead and remove this. So very glossy finish, just like the Wii U Pro. These feel very similar. Oh, it's already trying to power on. That is something different, is that this thing tries to power on no matter what button I'm pressing. Oh, this one does as well. Jesus, same thing. So here we have the two, side by side. So PowerLead, Wii U. Size differences, they're looking very much identical. Can you even tell the difference? I'm going to tell you right now, like weight, looks, everything else, if it wasn't for this logo and little things like the battery thing is in a darker font, I can't tell a huge difference between these two controllers. Like, I just can't. Maybe in the gameplay, maybe in the battery life, maybe in the Bluetooth, how far the Bluetooth goes, that is undecided. But as far as physically and touching them, I cannot see a significant difference. So let's go ahead and try this on the Pi. So let's head on over to RetroPie menu. Little red arcade stick. And then we're going to Bluetooth, second one down. Going to open this Bluetooth menu here. Register, connect. It's saying searching. Make sure you grab your controller, hit the little red button on the back there. Hit the little red button. The cord's covering it, but it's right there, the little red button. So now this thing is flashing blue like that. It found it. Go ahead and click OK. Click OK. You want the first one. An error occurred. Just try it again if you have an error. My thing's still searching, so it should still find it. The lights are blinking. Should find it again. There it is. Let's try it again. Yes. Okay, successful. All right. Then we go cancel. Let's just go back out to emulation station here. All right, we're in emulation. Now we're going to hit start on our Xbox 360, the other controller, because it still needs to. So now it has two gamepads detected. So it sees the Xbox 360, and now it sees this controller, where if I didn't do the Bluetooth, it wouldn't have seen this controller yet. I'm just going to hold down B on this button, on this controller. As you see, it comes up just like a Wii U controller. I have a stock Wii U controller, and I can tell you it comes up the same as far as the config on here. So we're going to go up, down, left, right, start, select. And then I'm just following the buttons here. Depending on the system you're playing, you might want to configure this differently. For example, on Nintendo games, the A tends to be on the lower right. Where on like Sega games or other systems, sometimes A is low, is where B is. So depending on what kind of systems you're going to play is in this screen here. But let's play some. We're gonna play some Super Nintendo and some Nintendo 64. And so for those games, the A/B configuration like this is a good way to go. So we're just following the same buttons that are on this controller. So if the controller says X and it says X on here, we're just hitting the corresponding button. Shoulders are going to be your top ones at the top here, left, right, and then left, right triggers. And then these ones might be a little tricky, but basically it's just you take the analog sticks here and you just push directly down. They actually have a down input. So we're going to hit down there, and then go up, down, left, right, and then up, down, left, right. Now, so far, my experience with this controller is 100% like the actual Wii U controller that I have, the other one that I have right over here. So I have to, look at that. This one's just charging. I'm not actually connected through the USB. So as we get through all these systems, we finally arrive at Super Nintendo. The game I'm feeling is Super Smash TV. I'm thinking this could be the best budget wireless controller. I'm already a big fan of the D-pad. I'm already a big fan of the analog stick. Love the buttons on this. Love the fit, the feel. Love that Bluetooth. You know, it's kind of got to disappoint me somehow. It kind of like crumpled down and move itself off the top podium. But we'll see here. The first game, Smash TV. Typically, the controls for Smash TV are shoot up is Y, shoot down is B. So this is more where you're shooting. So here we go. Arena 1. We got some force fields here, which are really easy to just saw down. And here we go. Down, right, bomb, down. Now I'm using the D-pad for this, but as you see, it's very easy not to go bad or anything like that. My movements are very well combined with that. We're staying within the triangle. We now have a map. We're going to continue on, reckoning, up the point.
Good luck.
You're gonna need it. Okay, Super Nintendo, pass. Next up, let's go B. Let's go back over to our Nintendo systems over here. Let's do some Nintendo DS. One of my favorite games on pretty much any Nintendo system, Mario Kart. Now, the cool thing about Nintendo DS is it does use the analog stick. So now we're going to give a chance to use this little guy right here. Here we go. All right, let's do a little 150 class over here. We don't mess around. We just take these big guns. These things like right now. My person. We're going to try not to mess up this time. I'm going to go in this tub. And we're going to go in some sort of like car. Might as well choose a tub as your car because it's like the little rascals would have done it. Like, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to wreck this. Look at that start. Okay. So in this game, you got jump on your upper trigger there, and then your left trigger is like that. Busting our way to the field of this. Why am I so got him! Now someone's going to get first. Yeah. Right. Fourth place. Giving it up for Wario Peach. Yeah, not so great. Okay, I get it. Alright, so that was Mark. Yes. We'll go over one system should be in our Let's do a little Super Smash Brothers. Now, some of you might be wondering, how the hell did they get this controller for only $20? It's wireless. It looks just like the Wii U. That's a pretty good bargain right there. Get a couple of these for $40. Pretty sweet. I agree. And then I was thinking, where could they have skimped out on this? And it may be in Bluetooth range, maybe not. That's one of the biggest things about this controller in general, whether it's this one, the generic, or the real, is the is the Bluetooth range and the Bluetooth. This is pretty good. I'm not having any issues right now at all. A lot of that does have to do with what IT you're using, the Bluetooth sensor to go that way. As well as you do get better results, I've found personally, as well as other people have confirmed this as well, using a high three. If you're using other, single board computers or something, or a regular computer, this might work just fine with whatever you want. So I'm just speaking from the highest perspective. The other thing, the only downside of these controllers is that Dreamcast, the analog stick for some reason doesn't work very good. That might just be a configuration thing though. And then you might be thinking, okay, well maybe they like Logitech, they save money with the F310 in that it doesn't have a rumble pack in it. And this has a rumble pack in it. It's just vibrant. It is kind of in the lower left corner of the controller, so it's not centralized. Yeah, Kirby! Stage clear! Alright, so there we go, a Nintendo 64 game where we were able to check the rumble pack. It does work. Analog stick is super responsive. Alright, so when you get to this screen and you reboot your Pi, when you only have this Wii U controller plugged in, it's saying no gamepad detected. You're probably like, what the hell? I have to reprogram this thing every time I turn on my Pi? No, you don't. All you gotta do is press any button or start or power. And as you see, it's searching now. It's trying to pair. It just needs to repair just by pressing one of these buttons. As you see, it's now paired because the indicator light, but you're like, hey, it's not on. All you gotta do now is press any input because it's paired, and you're basically saying like watch, I can put B, A, X, Y, watch X. Boom, got me in. So really, really simple. That's just what that is. This is just that on a new boot, you just gotta repair it. It's not a matter of plugging in another controller and going through all that same setup again that you went in when you initially inputted this controller. Where did they save money? Probably in the packaging. I mean, you saw the packaging in the beginning of the video. It's just a white freaking box, and it's got a little styrofoam on there. So maybe that's it. I mean, the battery life is another thing that's kind of up in the air. The Wii U, the regular Nintendo one, people swear by like that controller will last weeks. You know, not weeks, but a really, really long time. So maybe it has a little skimpier battery on it. I'm not sure yet. We'll see as it goes along. Am I willing to save half the price for that? Yeah, probably. It does have the rumble pack. It has all of the features that the other one has. It pairs with the Raspberry Pi 3, no problem. So I got to give this one, keep it on the trophy. And I have to say that so far, this might be the best budget wireless controller. Keyword there, wireless. Xbox 360 wireless costs more than $20. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 controllers cost more than $20. I don't know what else could compete with this. The F310 isn't wireless. You get the F710 or whatever that one is. It's like $60 though. So best budget wireless controller? I think so, guys. So with that, if you could give this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already, that'd be really cool of you. And we'll see you on the next one.